Today is a big day for WLTX. We are celebrating the station's 70th anniversary on the air on this day. I know, right? In 1953, we signed on for the first time as WNOK TV.
You look good for being on the...
I'm not going to say I've been here all 70 years. But I've been here a little while.
Yeah. A chunk of them, me too. We have been a CBS affiliate the entire time, but for a brief period, the station was also part of the short-lived Dumont network.
So what does that mean to you? We've been based out of our location right here on Garners Ferry Road since the late 1960s, but the station launched inside the old Jefferson Hotel at the corner of Main and Laurel Streets in downtown Columbia. Here's a look at the inside of the production studio. The technology has, of course, changed a lot, but there are a lot of similarities to our current studio. Cameras, TV monitors, hanging lights, and speakers on the wall. Pete Parker was the news anchor when these pictures were taken in 1964.
And I will say the cameras have gotten smaller, the TVs have gotten much bigger. Then in 1967, the station moved to where we are today, our current home on Garners Ferry Road. For another decade, the station was home to WNOK AM and WNOK FM radio. At the time, the station was under the leadership of broadcasting pioneer General Manager Moody McElveen, and he retired in the late 70s, and the station was sold to Lewis Broadcasting. The call letters were changed to WLTX, and then Dick Laffridge became the General Manager, a position he held for the next 2 decades. Laffridge had been working at WNOK since the very beginning as a camera operator back in 1953, and he would retire in 1998 after a 45-year career.
Some familiar faces joined WLTX around that time. Gene Upright joined John Risley on the anchor desk, and Camille Bradford Hugg began delivering the weather. Upright would anchor the WLTX evening news until his retirement in 1999, and they were joined by Bob Shields in 1981. He was the face of News 19 Sports for 3 decades, creating the Player of the Week segment that honors exceptional athletes, student athletes all across the Midlands. Sadly, Bob passed away in December of 2018 after a battle with cancer.
It's nice to see video of him there. He was a friend to everybody. His family still lives here in the Midlands. And then current sports director Reggie Anderson worked under Bob Shields, and he has been at News 19. This is hard to believe because he seems like a child to many of us for more than 30 years. But he joins us now with a look back at some of the history.
Well, certainly I've played a very small role in the 70-year product that is WLTX TV, but it's been a lot of fun what we have been able to see since 1993 when I came on board. And the late Bob Shields hired me. I was a graduate student at South Carolina. I had 4 months of an internship in Florence. That was my only TV experience, but he brought me on board and learned a lot, made a lot of mistakes, but grew a lot. And we've had some fun times here at WLTX TV. And certainly these last few years have been a wild ride if you cover Gamecock, Clemson's athletics, really anything in the state sports-wise. It's been fun. Obviously, Lou Holtz taking over the South Carolina program in the late 90s, handing it off to Steve Spurrier, and obviously where Carolina is now. But that was certainly entertaining to go from those different regimes. Clemson, of course, up there with Dabo Swinney. Never thought Dabo would take this program to where it is now when he was hired. Back then, a lot of people can probably say that, but they've had 2 national championships, obviously, continue to be a major player on the national stage, as is Dawn Staley and the Gamecock women's basketball team. Talk about being an elite program, covering them. You pretty much know that come March and early April, it's going to be a Final Four situation for that program year in and year out. That's where they are right now. Gamecock baseball, Ray Tanner leading that program to 2 consecutive national championships. Mark Kingston is obviously the man in charge now, trying to get Carolina back to Omaha. So a lot of different sports, a lot of different levels of excellence, but it seems like year in and year out, championships, or at least contending for championships, is becoming the norm here in the Palmetto State. So it's been a fun, for my 30 years here at WLTX, and obviously you look back 70 years, a lot of people along the way paved the road for people who, like in my position and others at this station right now are doing what we do, doing what we love. And 70 years, a lot of great stories, a lot of great memories here on Garners Ferry Road.
Aw, that's sweet. Reggie, I cannot believe he has been here that long. I'm 16 years.
And I am at 25 years.
And he's at 30 years.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And JR, we stopped counting because who knows? I mean, that's been
We're thinking it's like
so many
65, 66 years.